which if I use my power-up spell as well as just leveling up fully, of course it takes a lot less time, but this is about how I always do it. You know, you may, like I said before, you may want to level up to max using the one spot in the game, which just it takes a lot longer, it takes a long time, and if you play the game more than once, you know, you already know how to beat everything, so you wouldn't need to really level up fully in order to complete it usually. So like I said, especially with spell, magic, and an extra health potion. This just takes a very, very long amount of time in order to complete this boss battle. Don't really know how long it's going to take me extra, but it's going to take me a really, really, really long time. I'm sure you guys should just sit back and, you know, take a drink of soda or take a drink of something, and, you know, just I'll let you know when this is when we're over here. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Hey, there we go. Enter the door. Immediately in the door, warp and grab the item, the armor, and now we can continue on to our next destination. Here we go. Instead of heading back to the direction we came, we're going to head this direction instead, moving around this little lake area, bay, little indent thing, peninsula. Yeah, I think it's peninsula. Three-sided, you know, being surrounded by three sides of water. Yeah. Anyway, peninsula. Heading south. Of course, be careful. Just, you know, pay attention because you can fall in the water sometimes and you'll die and you'll be like, oh, I should have been paying attention. You look away for a second, or take your eyes off the screen for just a split second and you end up falling in the water. Of course, that can always be a pain. Glide across safely to the other side of the water. Heading to the right now. Now we're going to head up. Of course, watching out and making sure we don't fall in the water. Glide across the ocean once again, the little lake. Then head back to the north. Finding these areas the very first time if you don't have a guide, especially when I was a kid, it took me until I was like probably 1994 or 5, in order to finally be able to beat Rygar without, you know, being able to find everything. And I can proudly say that even though it took me forever, I was finally able to do it myself, which is probably the most rewarding thing. One of the most rewarding game experiences is playing Rygar all the way through, finding everything. I remember I had pieces of paper written down with all the areas and the exact directions to go to at different points. Okay, now that we got full health again, which now we're going to head south here, right from that health door, and head to the right. Now we're going to be heading to that door you can see by dodging over this tree and going up these stairs. And now we're going to be entering another area. This is like a short in-between area, which we have more of these egg-dropping guys as well as more of the normal enemies we've been fighting throughout the majority of the entire game. But for the most part, we can just ignore them. We don't really need to fight them because we're coming up to that area where I'll be speeding it up again for a few seconds in order to level up my character back up to full health. Or, not full health. Level my character up to the amount of health I'll need in order to complete the game. Sorry. Okay, kill these little flying dragon bird unicorn things just to make sure that I'm out of the way. Head to the right here. When you get to about the end, you want to use your grappling hook up, climbing up, and hey, look, it's Mr. Evil Robot. It's the evil robot of doom. And now we're going to use this area, dodging when we need to. Every time he sticks his arm out, you want to jump. But this is the area we're going to be using to train my character up to 8 circles or 8 balls or whatever, 8 things of health, 8 units of health. Pretty simple stuff though. For the first level or two, if you haven't, you know, you have to dodge. But then you'll see that you can just, as soon as you exit the area, you can just hold in the turbo button. You know, but anyway, let me just speed this up just so it takes less time. You can still see everything that's going on. It's just I don't really feel like making you watch non-stop training or anything like that. Okay, now that we're fully back, let me just do this one or two more times. Don't really need to, but yeah, okay, let's just go over here. I was trying to get a little bit extra, actual potions of health, but you know what, screw it, we'll just continue on. Once we're here at the end, past the door, useless guru by the way, head down using the grappling hook, then head to the left we're going to be using a series of these grapples throughout this area. Now you see those bird unicorn things, I kill them in one hit. Then there's going to be a lot of the big robot guys that fall throughout this area. Head down here. I usually head between the middle of those two pillars at the top of that place. Head to the right. Jump over, you're going to have to deal a lot with these robot guys are going to start falling from the sky. Take them out as quickly as possible, dodging when you need to. I'll kill them both here just to get a little bit extra experience, though I don't really need it at this point. Oh good, one actually dropped a health potion, so I have close to full health now, as I'm bouncing on top of the weird squid things. More of the weird robot guys, barely dodging a hit there. Jump over the worthless guru door again. Head down, and now we're going to be heading to the left using the series of ropes again. Kill worthless little squid guy. And look at the weird greenish background. Ooh, all pretty weird and green. Haven't seen anything like that before. Okay, and the weird robot guy glitched off the screen and died. Okay, fine by me. Go to the end, head to the door. Boss time. Immediately head down using the grapple. Then head back up. Weird that you're in a blue area of nothing, but anyway. See how the boss isn't quite on the platform anymore? He glitched down like about an inch off, but now he's within jumping reach of my attack. So, I can just keep jumping and be able to take him out using basic attack, dodging the fire that he shoots out when necessary. The official strategy that you were supposed to use is use the grappling hook to get up to there, which I'm just going to use power up to speed this up a little bit. But you're supposed to use the grappling hook to get up to his platform, and then you have a very small area in order to dodge the fireballs. But using that glitch of grappling hooks and all, it becomes a very, very easy battle. And actually the shortest boss battle that we've had to deal with so far, mainly probably due to the power-up. But anyway, enter the door, grab the item, and now we're back outside this area. Which now we're gonna head over to the starting place, back to where we first started, where we first entered this area for the very first time. We're actually heading back there now. Watch out for where things, but I'm gonna make a pit stop, of course, like always, to regenerate all my health. But we have pretty much, we're over halfway through this game. We're actually not too much farther in. And south here. And head to the left. We'll be back to this area soon enough, because we come back here to get to the final area of the game. First off, though, I might as well show this at this point. Head south, of course, like I am, along this long way, and head to the right. And now we're just going to head straight north past the tree, which is easy to kill now that I have my level up at this point. Entering this door, it's like a health thing, but it also has a potion, a free potion. And what's cool, as I'll show you, is regardless, if you use a potion, it always regenerates. So, if you need the extra potion, you just keep going in there. There's also another one of those types of doors. There's areas at the very, very end of the game, the final dungeon of the game. There's another one of those guys, which is actually quite nice. They put a full health generator, as well as a potion that generates full health in the final area of the game. Cross the bridge, head to the left here. And hey, we're in that very first area that we started here, and now we're going to head south. Dodging everything and head to the door. And now we're back out of that main mountain where we first came into this place at the beginning of the game. And head up. Head left here and head up this other rope ladder. Head to the left again, make a quick jump over this gap. There we go. dodging and killing any lizard weird creatures that want to decide to attack me. Head north here, head right, over the door, which pretty much just tells you need the crossbow in order to get past this area, which we of course have at this point. That's the item that of course allows us to make the gaps. Keep heading to the right. Over anymore. Now we got another series of ones we have to do. Of course I get hit by a stupid bird egg dropping weird creature thing. And to the right here. And now we're in a tower. We're in a large tower, which is actually one of the hardest places in the game, because right off the bat we gotta fight these giant snail creatures, which work exactly like Aruga, or whatever his name is. That one from the forest that we glitched into the wall early in the game. Unfortunately, you can't glitch the giant snail.